skids work here.
Of course.
You've made it through the eye of the storm and past all that dragon guano and in to the Elder Dragon Social Club, where today we are playing the Tarkir Dragonstorm pre-constructed decks. Well, 4 out of the 5 of them anyway. But before we do that, I want to remind you about our good friends at Card Kingdom. Please check out cardkingdom.com/EDSC, where you can pick up the Tarkir Dragonstorm precons of your very own, or just some singles from within these decks for some brews that you may be working on. Want to remind you also of our friends at Dragon Shield. You can use the code LRRMTG5 to get yourself a 5% discount off anything you buy on their store. And you can buy Dragon Shield sleeves with our designs on our store at store.loadingreadyrun.com. In fact, at time of airing, there's a sale on right now. And finally, of course, this show and everything that we do is brought to you by you and your kind support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, or by becoming a member on this YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching. Let's get down to the gameplay. Yes, indeed, it's time for a Dragonstorm. I'm here at the table now with Ben.
Hi.
And James.
Why am I here?
I don't know. And Kathleen.
I thought you retired.
Yeah. Oh God. This deck is so tall.
You volunteered for this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
This is like 2.5 of the
I
deck
know,
that you play.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
And we've all picked different Tarkir clans. Sorry, Teamer. And we're gonna have ourselves a little fight. I'll be honest. At the time that we're recording this, we don't know if either of the commanders is like the one that you're supposed to use. So we just picked which one that we liked. And which one is that, Ben?
Well, it looks like we all chose like the cons, but I'm playing both of them.
Oh, wait, that's cheating.
Yeah, I have Shiko and Narset united. So they're a 4/4 human spirit dragon. For 1 blue, red, and a white. They have flying and vigilance and flurry. Whenever I cast my second spell each turn, I copy that spell if it targets a permanent or player, and I may choose new targets for that copy. And if I don't copy the spell, I draw a card.
Sweet.
So flurry seems to be like one of the newer keywords. It's double spelling.
I love that they've finally keyworded, or at least given some sort of text to that ability.
Yeah.
To that effect. Cool. I have Fellow Thar, the Steadfast, which is a funny name for a crocodile. It's 1 white, black, green for a 0/5 human warrior. So I believe Fellow Thar is now in charge of the Obzon.
Can I just say that crocodile is the Disneyest looking MF I've ever seen.
Looks like the ones from the Rescuers.
Yeah.
It looks like it's ticking, swimming up to a boat.
Yeah. So Fellow Thar does the Doran thing of creatures you control assign combat damage equal to toughness rather than power, which makes sense for a 0/5. Also, creatures you control can attack as though they did not have defender. And for 3 and tap and sack a creature, draw cards equal to the sacrificed creature's toughness, then discard cards equal to its power, which is great if you have walls. This is a walls deck. I'm building a series of tiny walls and hiding behind them.
Okay.
Don't touch.
Okay. I am Mardu, and playing Zergo Stormrender. It casts for a red, a white, and a black. It's a 3/3 legendary orc warrior. It has mobilize 1. Which is whenever this creature attacks, create a tapped and attacking 1/1 red warrior creature token, sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step.
Okay.
And whenever a creature token you control leaves the battlefield, draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, each opponent loses 1 life.
Oh boy.
This is why I'm here.
Yeah,
by the way. I saw the Mardu token deck and I was like, sure, I'll do an EDSC. Why not?
Well, I hope that you get to live your dreams, James. I'm going to try to live mine, which is mucking about in the graveyard, because my commander is Kotis, Sibsig Champion. And he's a legendary zombie warrior. And he says, once during each of your turns, you may cast a creature spell from your graveyard by exiling 3 other cards from your graveyard in addition to paying its other costs.
Oh, they all have pseudo escape?
They all have pseudo escape. But like I've got to get 3 other cards from my graveyard, so you know the costs are high.
Take a shot this episode every time Kathleen says graveyard.
Yeah. Don't send us your hospital bill. But whenever 1 or more creatures you control enter, if one or more of them entered from a graveyard or was cast from a graveyard, like I personally would already be like on the floor, unable to continue.
Graveyard count is 3.
Oh God, no.
Put 2 +1/+1 counters on Kotus.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So if I can do graveyard shenanigans, Kotus gets a little bigger, and hopefully I get to stick around. He sticks around, and then I get to do it again next turn.
Nice.
So, but that's what I'm up to.
All right.
And speaking of which, we rolled some dice, so take it away.
Yeah, I rolled the highest.
The least sucky.
The least
But it was the
sucky.
least sucky,
Very
definitely.
badly.
And I'm gonna play this Haunted Mire and say go.
I will draw for the turn, as is my right. I forgot about this cycle. I am going to play a Perilous Landscape.
Oh, fun.
So it can either tap for a colorless, or I can crack it to look for an island, mountain, or plains. Or you could do the cycling dealio. I think this is from Modern Horizons 3
think so,
or something.
yeah.
Anyways, I'm doing that as I pass to you. I'm going to go grab a plains.
I will also draw, and I'm playing this now with Kathleen's deck in play might be a bad idea. Maybe I should save this to later, but it's a tap land, so it's turn 1 tap lands. I'm playing Bajuka Bog.
Oh.
Hey! Turn 1, Bajuka Bog.
I'm gonna exile your graveyard.
No! My play!
Go ahead, James.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and draw, and I will be very boring and play
Basic land.
a basic land. A plains.
Nice.
Hey!
Go ahead.
Okay. I am already very excited about this deck. I gotta play a swamp. Then I'm going to tap 2 for Grizzly Salvage.
Oh, nice.
Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature or land card from among them into your hand. Put the rest into your graveyard.
Great.
4.
4.
So
I'm keeping track the whole time.
Yeah.
Trust
luck.
me.
You're
Oh,
gonna
Nicholas!
Oh,
That was the first mythic I opened when we came back to this game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mine was the coin flippy Ralzeric.
Oh, hell yeah.
huh.
So Obnixilis or Exotic Orchard?
Taking the exotic orchard.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
This will not be a game where Kathleen does not hit her land drops.
Finally.
All right, so Grizzly Salvage goes into the bin. Okay, go ahead.
All right, I will untippity tappity and draw. I'm gonna play a Shaman Reef, and then I'm gonna tap for 2 and play a Boros Signet.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right. Untap. A draw. I'm going to play a Sungrass Prairie, which is, it filters nothing into green-white. And then,
Nothing.
I mean, I did just top deck this, so I guess we'll play a Sol Ring.
The turn 2 Sol Ring. No one can be upset about it.
Exactly. And then I will, using that newfound power, the Feyburrow Elder.
Whoa.
So it's a 0/0 tree folk with vigilance, and it gets +1/+1 for each color among permanents you control. So just for tracking purposes, pass me a d6. It is currently a 2/2. And then tap to add, for each color among permanents you control, add 1 mana of that color. So it's quite rampant.
You just put 4
Mana onto the board. So next turn you can cast a 7-drop if you had another land drop. Cool game.
All right.
Super don't have a
Cool
7-drop.
game. All right. Ready to go?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Draw. All right. I'm going to go ahead and play this Exotic Orchard. Taps for any color that a land an opponent controls, and I believe that's everything right now. Black, green, blue, red. Yep. Everything. Hell yeah. And then I will go ahead.
Enjoy your blue mana.
And then I will go ahead and cast the Selfless Spirit. 2/1 flyer, sacrifice it. Creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn.
Nice.
Go ahead, Kathleen.
All right, cool. I am going to cast that same exotic orchard that I picked up because I desperately do need. I'm looking for a blue mana.
Oh, now you got it.
You got
Thank
it.
God. Thanks, Ben.
No
I'm
worries.
going to cast my commander
Yeah.
and say go.
Okay. I will draw for the turn. Oh, I mean, of course, this card's in the deck. It's got their name on it. All right, I'm going to play a Montagna. I'm going to colorless. Oh no, I need this blue. Ow! I'm casting my commander as well. I got a Flying Vigilance 4/4 with the double spell dealio.
Chico and Narset unified.
Yeah, and I will pass turn.
All right. Feyburrow Elder does have vigilance, but amusingly, everyone has blockers now. play a swamp. I don't think James wants to trade his...
I was going to say, yeah, you could probably get a couple damage in if you'd like. For now.
For now. No, I guess I will just continue to develop stuff out. Okay, 1 mana in Sungrass Prairie. I've got a green and a white. 2 mana floating from the Sol Ring. For the white, and one of those is our old friend Nyx Fleece Ram. Beginning of my upkeep, gain a life.
Okay.
And then for the green and the other one, and this, an Axebane Guardian, which is another defender that makes mana. So it's a 0/3, and it adds X mana in any combination of colors where X is the number of creatures you control with defender, which is only the Axebane Guardian presently. Faber of Elder still only taps for 2 colors because I only have permanents with those colors. So that's it. As you can see, very explosive start. Go ahead.
You attacking?
I mean,
Make him have it.
Look, I'm not blocking.
all right, I attack James.
Yeah, I take 2.
All right.
All right. Untap. Draw. Oh, hell yeah. That's one of my favorite cards. Play this swamp.
See, James does enjoy magic.
He does.
Yeah. Magic, yes. Commander.
This format's not real.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and actually just cast my commander. So, white, black, tap the orchard for red. Play Zurgo, Stormrender.
The block.
Does mobilize just always happen?
Whenever this creature attacks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does he have haste?
No.
A Mardu creature with
Yeah,
haste?
right?
They slowed Zurgo
I would've-
down? Zurgo's getting old.
He's top heavy.
Yeah.
Of command, he has paperwork to do.
Yeah,
Pushed to the
exactly.
front now.
I will move to combat, and I will attack Ram for 2 in the air.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kathleen.
All right.
This is neat. I like...
You're neat.
Thank you. I think you're neat.
I don't think we've directly established it, but nice jacket.
Oh, thank you.
You get to
Oh,
it
you get
returns
your
into
con-
the
oh, yeah.
commander sphere.
This
yeah.
is from Game Nights.
This was from Minneapolis, and
Yeah.
you were dressed up as your plane. So
Yeah.
I was the plane of Eldraine, and you were the plane of Tarkir.
Tarkir, and they gave me it was this under the bear suit
Yeah.
Right. So when you took the bear suit off.
off. Then I had this underneath.
Did it have
They-
matching pants?
It did,
Okay.
which I'm not. You can't tell on camera.
You could have got away with
no
that.
pants.
I mean, it's kind of a baller tracksuit. Are you going to wear that at the PPR?
Maybe I should. I don't get a chance to like I could wear it anytime I wanted, but I don't get a lot of opportunities to wear it like for the purpose it's intended.
yeah.
So yeah, I was like, oh, Tarkir Commander, let's go. Maybe I should wear it at the PPR. What's up? What are you doing?
Well, I'm waiting to take my turn.
Oh yeah,
go for it.
you're good for it.
All right, well, I'm going to tap all of this. Thanks again for that blue, Ben. You're really helping out the table. I'm still looking for mana sources, so that's okay, but I've got an Essence Anchor, which says at the beginning of your upkeep, I can surveil 1, which will help me do exciting things.
What's the tap ability on that?
And the tap is tap to create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. Activate only during your turn and only if a card left your graveyard this turn.
Interesting.
This guy got like a opening a. Sorry,
Opening a portal into
it was opening a portal to his chest, but then my brain went into subconscious internet, and we're gonna move on.
We're going to move on. I'm going to play my land for turn, which is a Golgari Rot Farm, returning this basic
Nice.
basic swamp.
Sweet.
Do not have to discard due to hand size. Got there. Go ahead.
All right. I have a funny turn, I think, here. I'm going to draw for the turn. Neat. Okay. Neat. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, for all intents and purposes, I'm using the colorless version of Shivan Reef here to not take damage.
Okay.
So for my first spell, I'm going to cast Big Score.
Ooh, nice.
So as an additional cost, I'm going to discard a card. I'm going to discard Magma Opus. So I'm not there quite yet. I'm going to draw 2 cards and get 2 treasure tokens.
I'm just so excited that deck is running Magma Opus.
It's such a fun card, dude. I like
love
it a
that
lot.
card.
You mind passing me a die there, Paleo? Thank you. Great. A lot of the reason that I wanted to do this is because I needed to land. But I'm going to use 1 of this treasure to cast my second spell this turn.
Ooh, which is okay.
It's going to be Curse of Opulence.
Okay.
Yeah, so whenever I enchant a player, and whenever enchanted player is attacked, I create a gold token, and each opponent that's attacking that player does the same.
Sweet.
I get to copy that.
Yeah.
So I get to put it on two people.
2 people get Curse of Opulence?
Yeah. So
What?
Yeah.
Spell if a permanent or
it doesn't have to be instant or sorcery. It just has to target a instant player.
That's amazing.
So James is so familiar with this one because I always enchant him with it. So I'm giving it to Kathleen. And I'm going to give one to you.
Okay.
Not cursed.
So you can have the real one, Kathleen.
Oh boy.
Do you have a copy token?
I do.
Oh, excellent. So that means if anyone attacks Kathleen or I,
They get a gold.
And I get a gold.
yeah.
Oops, sorry, that's a copy token.
And if you attack Kathleen or I, then you just get the 1 gold.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
So
don't get to
basically,
double dip on the curse.
enticing people to attack
Right.
in those directions,
Okay.
But not James.
but not James. And yeah, I guess I have flying vigilance, so
Yeah, you do.
I will go to combat, and I'll attack Kathleen for 4
I take 4.
commander damage, and I get to make it's a gold.
Which is legally distinct.
Legally distinct.
From a copy or from a transfer.
Yeah, I mean, it is in the sense that it's because you don't have to tap it
right.
to sack it.
You can tap it for other things.
Yes.
Yeah. I love that this copy token, by the way, that you've given me has like flavor text, I guess.
Oh,
It
yeah.
says this token can be used to represent a copy of something else.
It's got the italics.
Yeah.
You know, I have some mana, but I think I'm just going to chill. I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Let's get the commander out here.
I just had a brew idea.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, right. Your commander's horrifying with your board state. Now, Shiko and Narset curses. Because you get to copy the curses and put them on multiple people.
Anyways, that's amazing. Fellow Thar,
Okay.
the Steadfast.
Yeah.
So the Fabro Elder now has 3
Yeah.
power because I have 3 colors amongst permanents I control. I don't control that curse copy. It's a creature that I control can attack as though they didn't have defender. They deal damage equal to their toughness, and then I can sack a creature to draw cards and do that whole shenanigans. I'm going to move to combat. Kathleen, I need the gold, so I'm attacking you with Fabro Elder.
It's a 3/3?
It's a 3/3.
I'm going to take 3.
All right.
Because I don't feel like... I think Kotis is... I'd like him to stick around.
Is that your only attack?
Yeah. Can I get a gold, please?
Oh, so he's leaving back with a... You have a 5/5 and a 3/3.
Sort of.
No, oh wait, hold on. Do they deal combat damage according to their toughness? Or do they deal just... Okay.
Yeah, they assign. Yeah,
They assign... Okay.
assign combat damage equal
So
to
not
their
like
tough-
when they attack or anything like that?
No,
Okay.
no. It's just combat damage. Yeah.
Just checking.
Tap the Fabro Elder for 3, and play Weathered Sentinels. So it's a 2/5 with Defender and Vigilance and Reach and Trample. This creature can attack players who attacked me during their last turn as though it didn't have Defender, but also fell
Currently
apart.
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Whenever it attacks, it gets +3/+3 and indestructible. And now I have 2 Defenders, so I can tap.
For 2.
Yeah, 2, 3, and sacrifice the gold for 4 to play Wingmantle Chaplain. When it enters, I make a bird for each creature with Defender.
I feel like he's the problem.
So I make 3 birds, and then whenever another creature I control with Defender enters, I also make a bird.
Okay.
Horrifying.
Cool. I've cast 2 spells.
Magic the
Gathering.
Alrighty, go ahead, James.
Untap. Draw.
You know, it's important sometimes that people just like play the spells that their deck has.
Yep.
Yeah.
And play this plains.
This is sick.
Good.
And now we're all going to pick on Graham for a bit, as is the
Okay.
nature of the game.
Yep.
Because he's got the most targets.
Yep.
And he'll kill us if we don't.
Yeah, I feel like as I put this on you, you're like, all right, show her up. And now it's like, well, Kathleen's the one to attack with the curse.
I can now block James's flyer.
Yeah. Can I?
I block.
Yeah, you do block, but Kathleen doesn't.
No.
So, and this gets me a gold, right?
And he also gets Ben a gold.
Yeah. Okay, so I attack Kathleen for 2 in the air. That gets me a gold. And then, because I now have 5 mana,
5 mana. Imagine having 5 mana.
5 mana.
I'm going to crack the gold.
He's cracking the gold.
And tapping here, here, and here. This for the red. To play Nariv, Crackling Vanguard.
Oh, the other possible commander.
Yeah. Oh boy. So 4/4 legendary spirit dragon flying death touch. When it enters, create 2 red goblin creature tokens, and when it attacks, exile a number of cards from the top of your library equal to the number of differently named tokens you control. During any turn you attacked with a commander, you may play those cards.
Whoa, cool.
Very interesting. So I make 2 goblins. There is a goblin. And do I have another goblin? There's another goblin.
Okay.
I mean, that's really all I can do, I think.
So then on your next turn, if you attack with Zergo, then you make a differently named token. So you exile 2 cards, and then you can play.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I believe that's correct. I will pass the turn, though.
All right, at the beginning of my upkeep, I get to surveil.
That wasn't the facial expression of joy.
No.
We got a reader.
But it's a new card?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Will of the Sultai, and it says choose one. But if you control a commander, you can choose both. And so I could technically cast this, but it says target player mills 3 cards, return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Well, that's currently zilch. Or I could put X +1/+1 counters on target creature, where X is the number of lands you control, and it gains trample until end of turn. And I don't think either of these things does very much for me, so I'm just going to put that in the bin.
You could like target yourself and hope to hit, but then.
I mean, I could do both because I control my commander.
Right. Yeah.
But I still don't think it's useful.
Yeah,
and I'm going to draw my card for the turn.
That's a good late game card, though.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
Is it all lands, did you
Yeah.
say? That's messed up.
So this only costs 1 more mana than a spell called Splendid Reclamation, which does all the lands from your graveyard come into play tapped. But it doesn't also mill. So this you get to mill, and if you've got your commander, you get to do a bigger thing too. So this might be a new hotness for that kind of style of deck.
All right.
He's brewing.
Yeah, I'm sorry, like instantly. Always.
I'm going to play my land for the turn. I'm so I have every single land I had in my hand entered tapped.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to play on curve mostly. So I'm going to play this Crypt of Agadim.
It's pretty good. You've got how many?
1.
All right, yeah.
Been putting a lot of instant sorceries and enchantments into my bin, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I have 4 mana because this is a Golgari Rot farm, and I have also drawn the other dragon. And you know what? It's a flying blocker, which to me is just great. Tevel the Balance Scale is a 4/4 flying spirit dragon that says when it attacks, mill 3 cards, then you may return a land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. So, if I want to attack with him, I can get the non-lands back. But
Cool.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Go ahead.
I like that the zombies are druids. All the zombies that you make are zombie druids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a new kind of
They
thing.
have jobs.
Yeah. No retirement on
Well, once they
Tarkir.
figured out in Ravnica, everyone's got to become a detective or some sort. They're like, well, all right, let's just follow suit.
Yeah.
Okay, I will draw for the turn. Okay, so
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff on this board.
Yeah.
Is it time for a board wipe?
I think so.
Oh no.
Fine.
All my stuff.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a couple of things. Foist. Man, there's so many cool spells.
My Wingmantle Chaplain. I don't know why that's the one I'm worried about. I just have fond memories of the Defender deck in Dominaria United? Question mark? Yeah.
I'm gonna crack this treasure for a preordain. I'm gonna scry 2 and then draw a card.
Okay, he's gonna find something better to do than Wrath.
No, I think
Kill all
that's,
your stuff.
I mean,
Top
like,
bottom.
it's annoying for me. But you know what? I can recast my commander.
So So cards on the table. I've had this one since my opener.
Oh.
And I saw Graham do all this stuff, and I was like, great, okay, like James is kind of low on mana, and so is Kathleen. And then James is like, I play my other cool card in my deck, and I was like, ooh, okay, well, at least Kathleen and Kathleen's like, I'll play my other cool card, and I'm like,
No, I'm falling behind.
no, it's like this board wipe feels worse and worse. I'm gonna play this Exotic Orchard, so now I can make blue mana without hurting myself, which is pretty tight. Due to the amount of creatures on the board, this only actually costs 2. I'm going to play Vanquish the Horde.
What does this read?
So the spell it costs 1 less for each creature that's on the battlefield, so I think that there's more than 6.
Yeah.
Just royal creatures. Triggers because this spell does not target a player, I don't get to do the copy effect, which wouldn't matter anyways, but I do get to draw a card.
Cool.
And I assume James is going to Selfless Spirit right now.
Correct.
I should have left up my sack ability rather than playing the chaplain. Oh well. Well,
In response, I am sacrificing my Selfless Spirit to give all my creatures indestructible until end of turn.
You got it.
Yeah.
So now James.
Yeah, now I'm the problem. I love that for us.
I'm in so much trouble now.
Oh, you've only got 4 lands.
I've got 3 lands. I've got
Oh.
3
And a
lands
Sol
and
And
a
a
Sol
Sol
Ring.
Ring, yeah.
And a Sol Ring.
Yeah.
Alright.
But I can't recast my commander. So does Exotic Orchard feed back on itself?
Oh, of any land that an opponent could.
But like
Yes.
they have exotic orchards that can produce blue mana because your Sheevan Reef
Yes,
can produce
correct.
blue mana, so
Oh!
your exotic orchard can produce their blue
Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, great. Yeah. Helping out one another. Exotic Orchard.
mana. Exotic
friends.
orchard feedback loop. Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
now
very funny.
James, how big is your dragon?
4/4.
4/4. I think
But I'm
all.
not going to attack you.
Yeah, I know you're gonna
Sure,
mana.
leave me alone.
My deck seems to like pretty heavily revolve around this double spell thing, so I'm actually just going to spend 6 and bring Shiko and Narset back out.
All right.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn. I don't know why I didn't attack before I board wiped. I guess I couldn't have.
You didn't really have a
No,
great
'cause
attack.
you had a reacher. and you
I
had
would have just.
We
flyers.
both had
topped-
flyers.
yeah.
All right. I'm a genius, actually.
Yeah. I've always said that about you.
I'm going to play Overgrown Farmland. It enters tapped unless I control 2 or more other lands, which I do, so it doesn't. And yeah, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring back Fellow Thar,
Okay.
because that's what we've got going on.
I'm a fellow Thar.
Okay.
Welcome. Please go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw. Oh, that's fun. Okay.
Fellow Thars.
How do you?
To the Tharvention.
Tharvention?
What's another convention? What's another word for like a
Gathering.
gathering? Yeah.
The gathering of the Juggalos. Welcome.
I love that you went for the gathering of the Juggalos and not Magic the.
Magic. We're already playing Magic the Gathering.
You think they play Magic at the gathering?
I'm sure somebody has double gatheringed. We could be the first. Oh my god. Send
like-
me to the gathering of the Juggalos so I can play Magic the Gathering. Inception.
An anthropological quest.
Like, I'm gonna get there and they're gonna be like, yeah, man, there's like a tent over there where you can go play it. It's by Lake
They're
Hepatitis.
drafting.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. I
Drinking Fago and drafting.
I mean, that sounds great. Let's go.
I'm going to play this Mindblade Render. So whenever your opponents are dealt combat damage, if any of the damage was dealt by a warrior, you draw a card and lose a life.
Cool.
So I will tap a
love
black
Bloodborne.
and a white for that.
Battle Bond.
I mean,
I also
cool
love
too.
Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to move to attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, if you attack Graham and Kathleen, you get 2 gold.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Yeah.
So, okay. I'm going to attack Graham with Zergo and 2 goblins. I'm going to attack Kathleen with Nariv the Crackling Vanguard and a warrior.
Question before you
So-
continue too much further. Zergo have Death Touch?
No.
Okay, because I can just.
Oh, right. Because this deals.
It deals 5.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You want to send the flyer?
You want to send the flyer at me?
Yeah.
And Zergo at.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when Zergo attacks,
I'm a helper.
I make the warrior
Yeah.
with the mobilize 1. Whenever it attacks, exile a number of cards from the top of your library equal to the number of differently named tokens. So 2.
Yep.
So I will exile the
Takesha's
Welcome and a Fetid Heath.
Cool.
So these are just going to hang out here for a second.
All right.
All right. That's my attack.
And so Zergo says, whenever a creature token you control leaves the battlefield, draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, each opponent will lose 1 life.
Correct.
Well, first of all, you get gold and you get gold.
Oh,
So
yeah!
let's do
we
that.
both get gold.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get 2
You
gold.
each get 2 gold.
Yeah.
Tight.
So if I block a goblin, James draws a card. If I don't block a goblin, I take 1 and then another 1 when it dies.
Yeah.
But you've got, what, 6 cards in hand already, plus the exile off of...
5 cards.
Okay. Sure. I mean, I can't block the dragon.
Yeah.
So no blocks. I will end up taking 6.
Okay.
And you'll take 4. Okay. Damage all happens.
Whenever opponents you control are dealt damage, if any of that damage was dealt by a warrior, draw a card and lose a life. So
Warrior.
and
That's a warrior, but it only happens once, right?
yeah, I think so.
That's one instance. Of,
Yeah, because I guess I should have done a warrior.
I don't think it matters the way it's worded. It's like whenever your opponents are dealt damage. That's one thing.
Oh yeah,
If
opponents,
any damage
if
was a warrior,
then yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you
that
draw
makes sense.
you draw
So
a
I
card,
draw a
and
card and
lose
lose life.
and then until the end of the turn you can play those.
I imagine they made that stipulation specifically because it was a Battle Bond card.
Right,
Right?
of course, of course.
So I will go ahead and play the Fetid Heath.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. How long can I cast that? Until the end of this turn.
I think so.
During any turn you attacked with a commander, you may play those cards.
Oh, so it just stays there
in
forever?
exile forever, and I can play it whenever I attack with the commander.
That's wild. All right, cool.
Man, these new commanders are tight.
Yeah.
So then what I will do is cast Hero Bladehold.
Oh no.
Brother.
And then I will pass.
So then at the end of your turn, the warrior dies,
Yeah, so the warrior dies,
and then we each lose a life.
and I believe you each, whenever a creature token you control leaves the battlefield, draw a card if it was attacking, otherwise each opponent loses 1 life.
Okay,
So,
we'll just lose one life.
yeah.
Woof.
All right.
Cool.
He is here to end the game.
Oh, man, you get to exile one more card. I just realized if you stack your triggers correctly. Whenever Narav attacks, exile a card from a number of cards from the top of your library equals the number of differently named tokens,
Oh.
not creature tokens.
And I had the gold by then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll catch that on the next go round.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Kathleen.
All right. I'm feeling confident that something is going to happen. First, I'm going to look at the beginning of the top card of my library. Oh, God, I want that so badly.
But
So
it's
I'm-
not a land.
Well,
Oh,
no,
you're
it
leaving
is.
it there. All right, cool.
I'm going to draw it because it is a land.
Oh, okay.
It enters tapped, but you know what? That's something.
That's on theme.
Yep.
It's blue.
All your lands
And
are
black.
just sleepy.
My lands are EP.
So we get for doing early recording.
I'm going to play this swamp. And that gives me 6 mana. And I could replay my commander, but what I think I want to do is protect myself a little bit. I'm going to play this Noxious Gearhulk.
Oh, mamma mia!
Heck yeah.
Goodbye, Crackling Vanguard.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And then I'm going to gain 4 life, because that's equal to its toughness, and go back to 30.
Nice.
So, at a 5/4 block's pretty okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So, and hey, now he doesn't have anything in the air, other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw. Whoa. Oh, goodness.
Uh-oh.
This is a new card.
Oh, okay.
It says Storm on it.
Lots of cards could, there's Dragonstorm. Well, that's a bad example, but there's cards that say Storm that don't have like
Storm
the keyword
Crow.
ability. Storm
Yeah.
Crow.
Did you draw Stormcrow?
Yeah, did you draw Stormcrow?
No.
It's in your color identity.
Yeah.
I did not.
Okay. Well, hey, here's a free. Usually this is the sort of thing the command zone does, but here's a way you can level up this precon. Include Stormcrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, we can be serious commander players.
Yeah, we're noted for all of our games being top tier gameplay
Yeah.
and competitive REL.
It's because we know to run Stormcrow.
This deck is sick. I'm actually really vibing with it.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Do I have the mana to do it? Yes, I have gold. I can do whatever I want. I'm rich. I have money.
You know, I play this game to escape.
Okay, first things first. I'm gonna play this brand new Goblin Electromancer art.
Ooh.
So he's a 2/2. Instant.
What's wrong with us?
I didn't even look at it. I didn't even look at the art. I was just like, ooh.
I gotta say, I appreciate your unbridled enthusiasm.
Same. I was
Yeah.
like, I love Goblin Electromancer, and here it is with new art.
Yeah.
It looks good.
That's
It
great.
looks good. It's a Jeskai Goblin Electromancer.
That was unironic joy.
Genuine.
Yeah.
I like that card. I'm happy that it's living its best life getting thematic reprints.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Also, now I'm scared. What's your follow-up?
Well, so I'm going to do it post-combat because I want 1 extra mana on it. But don't worry, the thing that I'm doing is going to hurt James.
Love that.
But I need to come at one of you, so I'm going to come at Graham to get that gold. So I got a Flying Vigilance 4/4.
All right. So you get a gold, I take 4.
Yes, sir.
You need 7 mana for this?
Yeah, X spells, man.
Oh boy. Okay.
So I'm going to crack all this Glod, and for blue, red. So that's 3. And then converting this colorless into the last red I need, and then the rest of the X's. It's
I believe
3.
We
X is going to be 3.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Explosion.
Oh.
So Explosion deals X damage to any target. Target player draws X cards. And this is going to get copied by Shiko and Narset because it's going to have a target. I'm targeting, I think it's the Hero of Blade Hold. Mm-hmm. It's either that, I mean...
You gotta throw them both because it's X is 3?
Exactly, yeah. I mean,
Speaking of
New art. Sorry, go ahead. You can keep doing your thing.
Well, it's like I could kill Zergo and the render. I mean, Hero Blade Hold is a spooky kabuki card, but maybe killing 2 things and forcing him to have to replay his commander is a good use of our time. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, his commander can be blocked by any one of our creatures, though. Whereas the Hero of Bladehold just makes a lot of extra mayhem.
Yeah, is that what we want? We want the Blade Holder.
I would kill Hero of Bladehold, but that's just me.
I see a strong argument for either way. You follow your heart.
That's not where your heart is.
What's that heart? 6 to James's face?
He's got a lapel mic where he doesn't want to smack the...
Yeah, I'm going to shoot, we'll say Hero Blade Hold for 6 in total, and I draw 6 cards. Okay.
Neat.
What's that, Ben? Are you going to have to go to discard this turn? You bet. You bet.
Does Narset also... If you didn't copy, you draw a card. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. You don't also get to draw another card from Narset. All right.
Yeah, and that works the way I think, right? Like, if you're copying it X spell while it's on the stack, it copies its value. Great.
Yeah.
Good.
Wait. Sorry. Goblin Electromancer. Cost reduces.
Oh, right!
X can be 4.
Great. I shoot the Blade Hold and your render. That's 4/4. So I'll draw 2 more cards.
I continue to help.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
I'm gonna lose this game.
Well, I'm gonna put a bunch of stuff in my bin here, likely.
You mind if I untap and draw while you decide what to discard?
Well, first I can play a land.
Oh, okay.
And then I have a 1-drop.
Oh, sweet. All right. Well, then
5,
continue
6,
with the rest
7,
of your
8,
turn.
9, 10, 11.
11 cards. That land you just played was a Sulphur Falls? Oh, okay.
no,
it's Sulphur Falls. I was hoping it might be a Reliquary Tower.
Damn, it's a cantrip. It'll just refill my hand.
Oh, curses.
Yeah, go for it. I'm just gonna pass my turn here.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. At Woodland Cemetery, same as the Overgrown Farmland, enters tapped unless I control a swamp or a forest, and I do control a swamp. So that's lucky. And I have a pretty simple turn here. I'm going to play tap white, and 2 for Indomitable Ancients. It's a tree folk. They're a 2/10.
Yep.
That's it. They're a 2/10.
End of sentence.
They're a 2/10. But now, if anyone else wraths or they try to kill them, I can hopefully draw some cards. That's my whole turn. Go ahead. What's up?
Could I just say, looking at this card and reading it, I was like, oh, it's got a lot of flavor text. And I was like, okay, Autumn and Broadbark. That's a lot of text. Who's it by? Oh, the Tale of Autumn and Broadbark.
Yeah. They were the only beings mighty enough to challenge the giant Moran the Destroyer. Their battle lasted 100 dawns until Moran became so exhausted he fell into name sleep. He awoke as Moran the Gardener.
Love name sleep.
I could really go for a name sleep. Wake up with a different job.
All right, I'm gonna play this mountain.
I still have to discard 2 cards.
Hey, you finally have actual red.
Yeah.
It's not just leeching off the backs of someone else's lands.
Right? Isn't that cool?
If you hadn't played that Sulphur Falls,
Yeah.
no, not Sulphur Falls, the Shivan Reef earlier,
Yeah.
this whole game would have been different because James only just hit red mana.
Oh.
Kathleen's never hit blue. Like, the exotic orchards are doing a lot of heavy lifting.
As you say, I'm a helper.
Exactly.
All right, I think it's... These cards are all really good. For reference, while James is thinking, I got an Evolving Wilds, Irrigated Farmland, a new card called Voracious Bibliophile. It's a 3/3 dragon with flying vigilance. Whenever you cast a spell with one or more targets, draw that many cards. And Electro Dominance.
Whoa.
Those are your discards.
Those are my discards.
That's gross.
Yeah, it's a fun grip.
All right.
I'm just going to play a couple creatures this turn. I don't think I have many attacks either. Not with this board state.
You can definitely attack me, and I will definitely block.
You can throw a thing away.
All right. I'm going to start by playing the Redoubled Storm Singer. Yep. 3/3 first strike. Whenever this creature attacks, for each creature token you control that entered this turn, create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of that token. At the beginning of the next end step, sacrifice those tokens. I'm going to go ahead and play that. That's going to cost me
That works well with Mobilize.
this, and then
Well, don't tap yourself out of red.
don't need red for a Solemn Simulacrum.
Sad robot.
Because he's going to go get more.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that. I'm not going to attack, so I'm going to go search for a land and pass it to Kathleen.
Sad Robot must be the easiest to include into every precon for the designers that is not a green deck, I assume.
Yeah.
So basic land, right?
Yep.
I will keep that. I will draw that.
Land?
No, I've gotten some land now.
Okay.
I'm going to play this Contaminated Aquifer that enters tapped. But I've got 6 mana,
Who's
right?
been messing up the aquifer?
I mean, that's just what Ravnica is like. They're just used to it.
Someone done pooped in it.
That's okay. They dredge out the poop and they put it on the mushrooms, and then everybody eats
Yeah.
mushroom burgers.
I got a mountain, by the way.
Nice. He's got a mountain.
This card is wacky.
I say that a lot these days whenever we play new commander decks.
Yeah.
Just draw a card. Well, this card is wacky. I will cut your deck, James.
Thank you.
How you feeling, Kathleen?
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up my shields just a bit.
All right.
So I'm tapping 5 mana for Jinji, the Midnight Sky, because I would like to have flying blockers.
Yeah, reasonable.
Seems good.
And it's a 5/5, and there's all sorts of, it can make good trades.
Yeah.
I'm also going to tap my last mana for Phyrexian Reclamation. 1 and a black, pay 2 life, return target creature card from my graveyard to my hand.
Neat.
There we are. So I'm prepared to make blocks.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. I will untap. I will draw. I'm going to play a Cascade Bluff. Even more ways to make blue mana. And then
He's bluffing.
He can't make blue mana at all. I'm going to tap this for a blue. I'm going to start off by casting Consider. Surveil 1, draw a card. I'm going to put this Compulsive Research in the bin. Draw. And then I'm going to play this new card that just seems really cool because it seems weird, but I think you're supposed to do it now.
What does that mean?
It means that our carefully crafted board state is going away again.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. I'm advancing my own game plan. Over is the time that I interact with y'all. I'm going to cast this new card called Tempest Technique, which has Storm.
Okay.
So when you cast this spell, copy it for each spell cast before this turn. You may choose new targets for the copies. Copies become tokens. Enchant target creature you control. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each enchantment you control.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
So this is the second spell I've cast. So there's going to be 2 copies. But then Narset and Shiko goes, oh, this is your second spell you're hearing, and it's copying. So it copies.
You get a third one.
But then that also copies, I guess, because this is the second spell that I cast, so it would have 2. Right?
I don't know.
So okay, this is what I'm thinking, right? Yeah, I know, Storm, right? So it's like I cast Opt, and then I cast this, which means this has 2. There's two on the stack.
Yeah.
Shiko and Narset goes, I'm copying this spell. So if the spell targets a permanent or player, you may choose new target. So I'm copying the spell. So now there's this third copy, and it says you cast Tempest Technique once and Consider. So that adds 2 more. So
But Storm, the reminder on Storm says when you cast this spell,
Yeah.
you copy it. And you're not casting Shiko and Narset's.
oh, that's true. So I'm only getting
3.
3 in total.
I think so.
Oh.
I mean, it's
That's
That's
more
still
creatures
pretty
than,
good.
That's more enchantments than you have creatures.
So you get to double up on one creature.
So there's 3 in total, which means that each one of these enchantments is worth 3. So it's currently getting, we'll say, I don't know. We'll just do any more copy.
Are you putting them all on Shiko and Narset?
I think so. I'm making
Okay.
I'm making a battle cruiser.
All right.
Which means in total it's getting +9/+9. So she's a 13/13 flying vigilance.
Oh no.
Battle cruiser.
Oh boy.
Beep beep.
Beep beep. I will go to combat. James.
Yeah.
I haven't hit you yet.
Yeah.
13 commander
Yeah.
damage.
I take 13 commander damage. It's flyer, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And with vigilance.
And vigilance.
So if you hit James one more time,
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
dead.
Yep.
That will be me. I will pass the turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, I pay 3 mana and sacrifice Indomitable Ancients to Felothar's ability.
And what is the ability again?
Draw cards equal to the sacrificed creature's toughness and then discard equal to its power. So I draw 10 and discard 2.
Okay.
Because I only have 1 card in hand and it is not going to help me here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
It's so much more damage.
Oh?
I control these enchantments.
Oh no. You control the curses. Is James just dead?
Each of these is
Plus
sorry.
5, plus 5?
I know the comments are screaming right now. If you're typing,
It's 19, right? 15, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, it's 19 damage.
19 damage.
Okay.
So it's an additional 6.
Cool. Love that for me. Glad I came up today.
You're down to 18. Okay.
And 19 commander damage.
So
from
yes.
one?
So yeah. There are 5 enchantments in total. Sorry, I completely forgot about those. You can
Dang.
stop writing your comment now.
You can discard the card in your hand too, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
But I do not wish to
Okay.
at the moment. But yes, you are correct.
Okay. Just checking.
Okay, I'll discard that one and ooh, that's fun. Okay, cool.
Storm.
Storm. All right, I'm going to discard Walking Bulwark and Plains, and then I will untap and draw. Okay. I'm going to play a land. Now, you may not have heard of this land before. It's pretty interesting. It's called Exotic Orchard.
Yeah.
Hey, you want some blue mana?
Yeah.
Smells like petrichor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 mana total. I'm not counting for one big spell. I just want to know what I'm working with.
Identifying that you can count.
Yes.
James is working with getting something that blocks a flyer.
Maybe I spread the love around. This will be one of the few times that I might kill James both with commander damage and real damage at the same time.
Thus
I mean, you could next turn, like that's.
Thus far, no one has been eliminated from an episode of EDSC because of commander damage, but it's come close.
It means that if I beat you this way, James, when you show up for the next EDSC, you have to concede on turn 1.
I'm going to tap 4 mana and play Arasta of the Endless Web.
Can't beat reach. You're safe, my son.
It's a 3/5 with reach. Whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery, I make a spider,
Okay.
which is fun. I'm going to tap 2 for a Blight Pile.
Okay.
So it's each opponent, for 3 mana and tap it, each opponent loses X life, where X is the number of creatures with Defender you control, which again, right now is just 1.
I'm remembering the draft environment where you had Wingmantle Chaplain and Blight Pile. Do you remember that? The Defenders.
Yeah, exactly. Big
The
fan.
dream.
So, like, the problem with Shiko and Narset is that, yeah, I have this 1 reach blocker that chumps for a turn.
Yeah. Dies to removal.
Yeah. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I would like to feed the swarm,
Ooh.
targeting Shiko and Narset. And I will, unless you counter it, which you probably can, I will be losing life equal to that permanent's mana value.
I will filter into some double blue. It's Narset's Reversal. So you can do it later, but I'm going to take control. So it bounces that to your hand, and then I choose new targets for this copy of the spell that I'm casting.
Copy target sorcery ability. Okay, so this goes to my hand, so I don't lose the life because it's not an additional cost to cast it. I get a spider
Yeah.
because you cast an instant or sorcery.
Yeah.
Neat. What you gonna kill?
I don't know.
Why are you looking over here?
James. I don't know. I guess I'll kill a Rasta.
Yep.
Get rid of flying blockers.
Fair
And
enough.
I know you've got this new spider, but
The hot new spider.
hot new spider.
It's the hot new spider everyone's talking about. Oh, and then you lose 4.
Yes. Ow.
That's gonna be it for me. Go ahead, James.
Untap. Draw.
Perhaps James has his own answer.
You might.
He doesn't seem like he does.
I'm going to cast Tempt with Vengeance for 1.
What?
Whoa.
What is this?
Create X11 red elemental creature tokens with haste. Each opponent may create X11, but that means I get more. So we'll go around the room. Kathleen, do you want to make a elemental?
Do I have to discard it at like? Does it die at end of turn?
No, you just get a 1/1, but I get another 1/1.
Oh yeah, give me a 1/1.
Okay.
Thank you.
We're gonna need a lot more elementals.
What, do you think other people are not going to be tempted by vengeance? I think Graham might be smarter than that.
I might be tempted by a little bit of vengeance here and
A little vengeance here and there never
That's a
hurt
treat.
anybody.
All right, you get one, I get another one. Ben?
This is a pretty sick combo with your roundabout Storm Singer, and I have a feeling the entirety of your board is coming my way, so I'm gonna say no.
Graham?
yeah, I'll have an elemental. Why not?
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, as a treat.
Oh, that's the wrong kind. So let's see if I can
Ooh, it's
find.
a star.
Yeah, let's see if I can find some more 1/1s.
Rise of Eldrazi.
Oh my god, there's so many different kinds of elementals.
Yep.
It's okay. Just tell me what the star is, and I'll.
You.
Aw.
You're the star. I have this one in my pile.
Oh, sweet.
It's the same thing.
Do yours get haste, James?
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, they get haste. All right, I'm just gonna take this one. It's a 1/1.
So if you cast that for a higher X number, is it? Do people duplicate
Yeah.
the whole X?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah.
Each opponent
Yeah, because it's create X,
may
and then
create
each
X.
opponent
Oh,
may create
wow.
X.
So
and
you
then
can just
for-
be like, I make 5. Do you want 5?
Yeah.
Yes, great. Another
I'll take
5
a
for me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Which scares me because he left so much mana open.
Yeah.
He's got something
correct.
else.
So I just cast
Yeah.
the sorcery. You don't have that card anymore, so
Correct.
that doesn't matter. Yeah. So then I'm gonna go ahead and cast Eliminate the Competition. 5 mana as an additional cost to cast a spell. Sacrifice X creatures. Destroy X target creatures.
Whoa.
So I am gonna go ahead, and I think you can just do that. Right now.
Yep.
Yeah, and we're gonna sacrifice this goblin to kill
Got this, pal.
that, and then I am going to sacrifice this goblin
That's pretty sick.
to kill your dragon.
All right.
Ooh, death
I'm gonna
trigger.
put target non-dragon creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control.
Oh, yep. That's
Nixilis.
I mean, but I can
Yeah.
get anything from anyone's graveyard.
Any graveyard?
Is it any
from
graveyard?
a graveyard.
Oh, okay. I don't want to do that
So-
anymore.
Oh, okay, you're not targeting Gingy.
No, I thought
Okay.
it was from your graveyard.
No.
which is still pretty okay.
I would get Obnixilis, but I feel like I might take, I don't know,
You could
Hero
take,
of Blade.
yeah, Hero to Bladehold or even my big dragon, but
No, I
yeah.
can't, non-dragon.
Oh yeah, non-dragon.
But
yeah, yeah.
the Graham's got some non-dragons.
Yeah,
I'm sure
yeah,
Ben's
yeah.
got some spicy
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
But I would leave Gingy alone,
I have
honestly.
one creature. It's a 3/3 flyer.
I mean, that's also handy.
But that's a dragon.
It's a dragon. Yeah, you
So
get.
probably something from Graham's.
Yeah.
I mean, Arast is probably pretty good.
Are you killing my commander?
yeah.
Turning off the assault formation is pretty big against Graham.
Okay. So that has happened.
Joke's on you. I have assault formation in hand.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and attack Mr. Ben.
Hi, I'm Mr. Ben.
And so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attack with
Hi, Mr. Ben.
everything.
We've had a lot of fun here today.
So you're being attacked.
So this triggers, and I make a copy of each of the elementals I did. So 3 more elementals coming at you.
Yeah.
Oh, and your warrior and
And-
a copy of the warrior. Right?
Does that happen?
Whenever this creature attacks for each creature that token. Yeah, so if you stack it in the way that the Zergo trigger's on top,
Yeah.
You
this warrior's
you
here,
get the warrior.
and then
I don't
the
think
Stormbringer
there's
is there.
another warrior.
I mean, he's going away too. I assume it's all coming back to me. So
Yeah, I'm attacking you. Here. Yeah. There's 2 there.
warriors.
So what do we got here? 6, 8, 11,
I love the mess of mismatched
14,
elementals.
16.
Yeah.
I love that across 8, 10 bodies are still doing
I
less
still
damage.
couldn't do 19. Yeah.
16, eh? I mean, I can block one of them and I'll let you draw a card, I guess, because you don't really have a trumpet. So, Combat Electromancer, I'll block 1 and I'll take 15.
Sounds good.
I'll
You're just
take
blocking one of the elementals or
the elementals don't go away, eh?
yes. These 3 will.
These ones.
Okay, so I'll block one of the ones that aren't going away.
Okay.
And yeah, and then I'll take 15.
Okay.
And you get to draw a card for the one that I killed.
Yes. Off of
Zergo.
Yeah. Off of Zergo.
And then everyone's gonna take 5.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because these are all going away.
I assume you're on your end stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Good news, James. You did more damage to me there.
This is a tight game.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kathleen.
Did we make you lose a life for the card you drew? Or is that not a thing?
Yeah. No, I don't lose a life.
Wow.
Draw a card if it was
In black? You get to draw a card and not lose life?
Yeah.
That's from the white part of the color right now.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Holy moly.
This is a slugfest.
It really is. Okay. Check to see what's going on. I'm going to leave that on top and I'm going to draw it.
This is some commander. Sorry, I'm just.
This is a great game.
Yeah. I'm marveling at these board states and how we got here.
I've played 2 creatures this game. It's been my 3, but
Yeah.
it's been my commander twice.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to pay 3 and I'm going to go on a little treasure cruise.
Hey!
We're cruising.
So we're cruising. I'm going to take 5 cards out of my graveyard. Goodbye. And I'm going to draw 3 cards.
Nice. Huge fan of Treasure Cruise.
Cool.
Pointed Highlander card.
Is it really?
It is a pointed card.
Is it one point?
Yep.
Okay. That's reasonable.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
Delve is a very good mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's often just sorcery speed ancestral.
And that when you're running like 12 fetches or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. And I've finally drawn some land that doesn't enter play tapped. I'm so excited. I'm going to play this Dreamroot Cascade.
Nice.
Hooray!
The
we
curse
got
is
there.
over.
5. I could even do a couple of different things.
It's worth noting for those keeping score at home that at the time that we're recording this, thanks to Wizards sending us these decks, not that they're paying us to do this, they just gave us the decks. They aren't out yet, and this is our first time seeing them.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was just like, oh, I'll take the Obzon one because I liked Obzon from before. I didn't realize that it was a life gain defenders deck, and I'm so in.
Yeah. It's been a while since they made the Walls deck.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. This is I've got so many options now. First, I'm going to play a Skull Prophet, which is a 3/1 that taps for mana.
Dorcas.
And then I'm going to use my other mana to play a Woe Strider.
Hey.
Hey, I'm going to get an 0/1 goat.
The goat.
And then as I go to the end of my turn, I'm going to tap my Essence Anchor because a card left my graveyard this turn and make a 2/2 zombie.
Damn, all right. Kathleen's on the board.
What's the count up to now, James?
Like 11.
Nice.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of lost track a little while ago.
I knew you would.
Oh yeah, I mean I knew I
I'm
would.
gonna keep track of it all
Yeah,
game. You know who I bet you is keeping track? Because people at home,
Yeah.
or I bet you right now, there's a ding every time Matt.
Oh no.
Now he has to.
Noted editor
Wow,
Griffin.
you just pigeonholed him into a new job for this.
we call
one.
that in the improv world pimping.
I could attack, but I don't really want to. Go ahead.
Okay.
Reasonable.
Untap draw. I got this little Electromancer. Oh, that's a fun card.
But he's got new art. Ooh. Ooh. The new Hero Bladehold art is also sick. I do like that when they do reprints that they will often, not for every card, but they will often do new art that is particular to the plane.
Yeah, I do like this one. I love classic Bladehold. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so good.
I'm gonna play a Faroose Lake.
Oh.
How Faroose of me. I'm going to filter that into a bluey and a reddy. And play a 3rd Path Iconoclast. So whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I create a 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature token. Make a Yoshin soldier.
Nice.
How much mana do I have?
So much. Or 7. One of those.
In layman's terms.
Yeah. So much mana. Bracket 7.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tap for 5. Play an oldie but a goodie. It's Lear, Disciple of the Drowned.
Ooh.
3/4 can't be countered. Each instant and sorcery spell in my graveyard has flashback, and the flashback cost is equal to that card's mana cost.
Yikes.
I have a lot of spells, but a lot of them are cantrips, which Electromancer doesn't do nothing for.
Yeah.
Explosion's kind of neat, but I don't have enough mana for that, so...
I mean, you could just keep Narset's Reversal up, though, right?
I could, if someone's coming for me. I do have a Compulsive Research, which is also that. Yeah, I mean... Sure. I will... Chill. He's safe.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Darn it. All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. So we're going to try and make this a rebuilding turn, but we'll see how it goes.
We're in a rebuilding stage.
Yeah.
He's been that way ever since the first board wipe.
Yeah. I will float 2 off the Sol Ring, and for 1 and a white, Wall of Omens.
Oh!
Nice.
Good old Wall
Classic.
of Omens.
Yay.
Big fan. Thank you.
The
Thank you.
boomers go wild.
Yeah.
Draw a card. I'll play this Isolated Chapel. It enters untapped because I control a swamp. And I'm just going to play a bunch of defenders and hope that I can defend myself. I'm going to play a Sylvan Caryatid. It's got hexproof and taps for mana.
Ooh, good reprint.
Yeah. And a Wall of Reverence. It's a 1/6 flying defender. At the beginning of my end step, I can gain life equal to the power of a creature I control.
Oh.
And I'm moving to my end step.
Gain 3 life.
Right now, I will gain 6 life.
Oof.
Target creature.
Is it
It's equal to the power.
Power.
Yeah.
I just misread that.
Yeah.
Totally.
So you
That's
gain
why I
3
said 3.
Yeah, you know how this card works. How did I? Yeah, great.
I mean, it makes sense that you would think it would be
In the defender
It's in the
den.
defender den.
It'd be oh so cracked.
Yeah, that big card would be
Messed up.
so ridiculous.
super messed up.
I play this 4-drop that is essentially a 6/6 that gains me 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I almost don't want to play that. No, it's fine. Go ahead.
All right. Untap.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd just like to say that I block.
I think we're all in that spot right now.
I block. I'm happy about it, honestly.
Love to block.
Love to block.
Okay. Write that on your online profile.
Loves L2 block.
Love to block.
I mean, I kind of do, though.
Yeah.
Defender's deck.
Yeah.
Love to block.
Yeah.
Huge
That's
fan.
That's in reference to my social media.
Love to block.
Love to
yeah.
block.
Yeah.
The Bastion of Remembrance.
Oh.
When this enchantment enters, create a 1/1 white human soldier.
Okay.
This game is ending.
Yes, it really is.
Let's go.
I don't think I can really take advantage quite yet, but
Maybe not this turn, but
Still got a lot of weenies.
fortunately my attacks are not really great with your board states.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's the only thing that's helping.
Well, so here's the thing, though. It's like you kind of get free attacks, James.
Yeah, you just turn your
Sort of, yeah, I
creatures
mean-
into things that die. That's what you want
Yeah,
because we
'cause-
all lose 1 life.
Because it's they're 1/1, so it's like and if we block them, we lose the life anyways.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you draw a card.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah. No,
You
yeah.
just want to kill all your mens every turn at this point. They're going for they have glorious purpose
in game.
In game. In game.
in game. But they have the glorious purpose of killing us all very efficiently, unless we like. Right, we're gonna block obviously, and then you get to draw. Then you get to draw more cards, which turns into more blockers, and then you just drain us incrementally. If you attacked with enough, you could, really, really kill Ben.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and play a...
Old politics DeVere at it again.
It's just because of the life total.
If you exclusively attack Ben for the next.
No, it doesn't matter who he attacks. Like he's gonna take half
That's
your
true.
life total at minimum, right?
Yeah.
The average Commander player doesn't engage in table politics, but politics de Vere is an outlier and should not be counted.
I have a degree in political science, and you know what? I should have gotten a degree in philosophy. I'd be a lot happier right now. I'll tell you what.
All right. Claude. So this is Graham and Kathleen.
All right. I declare block with my wall of omens.
Or pass me one of the black die.
Yeah.
I declare block with my zombie druid.
Okay. These both die.
Nope, wall of omens doesn't kill it.
Oh, yeah.
One of them dies.
Yeah, one of them dies.
And you draw a card.
Draw a card.
We all lose a life.
Not yet. That's at the end step.
Yeah, that's the
No, because one died from Bastion.
Bastion, right.
Yeah.
Is correct.
And then James gains 1? Yeah. Each
Yeah.
opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, not cool, but cool.
Cool. I hate it.
Yeah, hey, cool. Gross.
Cast these lightning greaves.
Uh,
So true.
So true, bestie. I'm gonna go ahead and put these on Zergo. Shroud them up.
Shroud him up.
Shroud him up.
And
right
then
now, turn sideways.
Nicole and I have been rewatching. I think you should leave.
and then I'm also gonna cast Blade of Selves. Not
Sleeves.
Blade of Sleeves.
Brought
Blade
to
of
you by
Cells.
Dragon Shield.
To get these Elder Dragon Social Club sleeves, or any of the sleeves you see before you, visit store.loadingreadyrun.com. The Blade of Sleeves says so.
All right. Equipped cost is 4. Equipped creature has Myriad.
Yeah, pretty good. You should put it on your commander, winky face.
And that is my go.
All right. Wow. Does Blade of Selves interact hilariously with redoubled Storm Signal?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I don't think it goes like as funny as it could, but because of just how stuff has to be ordered. But like I think if you attack with it and Zergo, you can make the myriad copies come in, and then that one copies the other ones. The trigger is when it attacks, so the ones that come in won't have that trigger.
Yeah.
But it will still make a bunch of this one will see the other ones come in and make doubles of those.
I believe so. I'm not entirely sure how it works.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out when we need to. I hate that you put Magma Opus on the top of your graveyard.
Oh, sorry. That was just the one. That was the first thing in my bin. Winky face.
You're up, Kathleen.
So I put this card on top of my library and I drew it, and I'm gonna play it because it sounds very exciting. I have enough mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8?
8.
So many mana.
That's so many.
It's time for Afterlife from the Loam.
What?
I guess I could have cast this for 7, actually.
Afterlife from the
because I
Loam?
could have.
Good name.
You could delve your treasure cruise, sure.
Yeah, I'm
go
going to
for
delve
it.
my treasure cruise, and so I'll leave up my Dream Root Cascade. Goodbye, treasure cruise. You're gone. But for each player, choose up to 1 target creature card in that player's graveyard. Put those cards onto the battlefield under your control. They are zombies
what?
in addition to their other
My
types.
God.
Well, I have 1 creature, so enjoy this voracious bibliophile.
Perfect. It's a 3/3 flying vigilance.
Pretty good.
And whenever you cast a spell with 1 or more targets, draw that many cards. That might happen.
I have many creatures to choose from.
I have like 2 or 3. I think.
You have a selfless spirit, which
It's pretty good, but the other cards are, I mean, Big Dragon, Hero of Bladehold.
I think I'm going to take a big dragon. I think I'm going to take Nariv Crackling Vanguard because
fair.
that seems like the biggest, coolest thing.
There's a Rasta. There's the Indomitable Guardians. Or no, there's a Rasta. There's the What's It Guardians.
The 2/8.
And there's the 2/10.
The What's It Guardian.
The What's It Guardian. the artifact ones that can't attack unless you've been hit. What are they? You know.
I'm just sorry. I know.
What's It Guardians.
Yeah, I know it can't go in, but it's like I'm like, oh, the What's It Guardians rival of the.
I'm going to take, I think, surprising nobody, Arasta.
Yeah.
Because she's very cool. So I
Yep.
put 3 huge things onto the battlefield. I'm not
And
feeling.
Kathleen gets 2 gobos.
Oh, I do get 2 goblos. And you know what? They don't even go anywhere.
What kind of goblins?
1/1 red goblin creature tokens. Thanks for all the stuff, James. Cool. Well, in that case, do I want to attack with
So
anything
these are
that
just
can attack?
these creatures, but they're zombies?
They're these creatures, but they're zombies.
Okay.
Afterlife from the Loam goes into my graveyard.
What a great name.
That's so fun.
I love it, but it doesn't have anything to do with Life from the
No.
Loam at all.
Yeah.
It's just a pun, I guess.
Yeah.
got delve
It's
for
got
the dredge.
delve, yeah.
I'm going to play this swamp for the turn. And then I don't really want to attack.
Oh?
I mean, I could. I mean, actually, I could
definitely
attack
can.
James. You don't have any flying blockers,
No,
do you?
I have no flyers.
I'm going to attack you with Junji then.
Yep.
So.
I take 5.
Yeah, because you're going to be gaining a lot of life. And then at my end of my turn, I'm going to tap my Essence Anchor because I did a card left my graveyard. I delved away my treasure cruise. And I'm going to make a 2/2 black zombie.
On the end of your turn, Kathleen, I'm going to crack this 2 Glod to make some red mana and a bunch more red mana. So now we're at 4, and then there's a what's the word? A discount off of Goblin
You
Electromancer.
can cast something X is 5.
Yes, I'm going to flash back using Lear's ability, Electro Dominance. So Electro Dominance deals X damage to any target. I may cast a spell with mana value X or less from my hand without paying its mana cost.
Oh my goodness.
The X is 3?
The X is 3.
All right.
So first, there's also a trigger off of Third Path Iconoclast. I'm going to get a Swolger. I'm targeting... Arrest is a 3/5? Yeah. Good
So
lord.
rude.
Oh, you
I
you
get
have
a
an arrest
spider.
trigger, right?
Yeah.
Because you cast an instant or sorcery.
Yeah. I guess I'll shoot my...
You can shoot your own dragon.
I could shoot the Bibliovore. Sure. Yeah, that's one less flyer on your side. That seems pretty good for us. And I get to cast a spell with mana value X or less from my hand without paying its mana cost. I'm going to cast this Varian. Voice of Duality. Veyran.
Yeah. What's this do?
Is it nonsense?
Damn.
It's a 2/2 with Magecraft. Whenever I cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Sure. And if you casting or copying an instant or sorcery spell causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers additional time.
Cool.
Commander. So now I have this. I will go to my turn.
Oh boy.
Oh, and sorry. This was flashed back. Goodbye, Electro Dominance. Reliquary Tower.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, right on time. Brother, I don't know. I could just flashback Magma Opus. I could flashback Vanquish the Horde.
Oh.
And we could board wipe once more. What if I just explosion someone in the face? How much can I cast it for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it would be for 6. 7 because of Electromancer. Deal 7, draw 7.
Not bad.
Not bad.
We're getting into the part of the game where it's like there's a lot of cards I'm not super familiar with in a combination I don't normally see in my hand.
I think I just have to kind of play this turn out on vibes.
Vibes? That seems bad for me.
Yeah, so I think this is one of those turns where I'm like, I'm sure someone who's been like meticulously following sees some like dope line from like all the things that I've discarded and all that kind of jazz, but this is gonna be pure vibes.
Tell us all about your dope line in the comments.
Down below. Wink. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. First things first, I'm the realist. I'm gonna flash back Big Score. So it's only gonna cost me 3. And I have to discard a card. I'm gonna discard good BFFs Baral and Kari Zev.
Whoa. Okay.
Spider.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Kathleen's gonna get a ton of spiders this turn. Just
Great.
as a heads up.
There you go.
I get another Swolger. Varian triggers, Varian triggers making Third Path Iconoclast trigger again.
Right. Okay.
So yeah.
Then you get 2 treasure from the big score, and you draw 2 cards.
Yeah, sorry. I think Veyran looks at themselves too. If you casting or copying an instant or sorcery spell causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time.
Yeah. So Veyran gets +1/+1, and then another +1/+1.
Okay, so there are 4/4. I get 2 of these, and I get to draw 2 cards and make 2 treasure.
That's a pretty good deal
That's a
for one big score.
If
That's
I
a
had
big score.
If I had my commander on the field, like we'd be nasty. So I actually need a second die here because one of these Swolgers has is not summoning sick.
What kind of that?
Sorry, I need a soldier token.
Oh,
One of these colorless boys.
we have those.
That one is going to, let's say, go at Kathleen to die. But I'm going to get a gold.
Yeah, that seems fair.
There we go.
Soldier.
Thank you.
I block.
Thanks, Graham.
Happy to help.
And I think, despite it all, I kind of want to hold up Magma Opus mana to protect myself. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Magma Opus is an 8-drop, right? But it costs 1 less because of Goblin Electromancer.
You picked the math deck.
I did pick the math deck. We were looking cards table. We were looking at the Teamer deck, and I was like, "Oh, this is just drop a dragon every turn."
Yep.
And I had decided not to play that, and instead to play the complicated one. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go 3 for a shiny impetus.
Ooh.
So I enchant a creature, and target creature gets +2/+2 and is goaded with the sauce. Whenever enchanted creature attacks, I make a treasure token.
Nice.
So trigger on 3rd path Iconoclast, which means I get 2 more soldiers. This is a 6/6, but it's fine. And I'm enchanting the one of Kathleen's flyers. Probably, let's go Nariv.
Yeah, zombie Nariv.
Yeah, zombie Nariv.
Nice.
So it's a 6/6 now. It has to attack somebody other than me, and whenever it does, I get a treasure.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Alrighty. Untap, upkeep, draw. What do we draw? Ooh, very exciting. A basic land. I've got 3, 4.
It's one of those games where I turn and I look at the top-down camera shot that we have in the preview, and I'm like, y'all getting this?
Yeah.
Y'all understand what's on the board right now?
We're doing our best.
Did you ever see the Friday Night Paper Fight, the Mono Blue Night?
Yes,
It was-
I did
that
watch
is-
that
that
one.
is the
I actually
most-
made it, yeah, that one was. I
Eclectic.
turned it off, but I watched it for a little bit.
From James, that's a great compliment.
Yeah, I mean,
You know James cares about you. He shows up for the first 10 minutes of Let's Nope, and then as soon as we start playing the game, he's like,
bye.
Peace.
I'm just there for the podcast.
Yeah,
I will play
It
that.
lasts so much longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah,
it's true, yeah.
Sorry, Jim.
Oh, it's fine. I'll play that assault formation that I mentioned earlier. I
Ooh,
did
yeah.
indeed have it in
The
hand.
butts.
So all my creatures now assign combat damage equal to their toughness instead of their power.
They're buttness.
Their buttness.
Oh, and it's got
Hoping we can button this game up.
it's got a trumpet butt.
It's got butt blasting. You heard me.
He could blast all of our asses.
Yeah.
If you have thoughts about that, put them in the comments.
Yeah.
I'm going to play this fortified village and show you this forest in my hand.
Tight.
So
Okay.
it enters untapped, which is
Cool force, bro.
thrilling. Thank you. I'm so proud of it. Gosh. What's a big problem?
Yes.
Everything's a big problem.
Everything's a big problem.
Ben's got like 1 trillion blockers.
I have less creatures on board than you do.
Actually, I'm the biggest problem. But I'm just happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Brother, I pity anybody who was in the Model UN against politics DeVere.
I never did any of that stuff because that would have required joining a club and giving up my free
So
time.
true. Shout out to the kids hanging out in the smokers field.
I had to cross the street for it. We had to suffer for our art.
Edmonton in the winter.
Prince
in the field.
George.
Yeah, see?
You know what? Skids work here.
Of course.
All right, I'm going to just do this now because, I mean, you know I have it. So I'm going to cast Feed the Swarm. I'm scared of a bunch of stuff from all 3 of your boards, honestly. Truthfully, I think that's scary.
Yep.
I think that's scary.
Oh, yeah.
But I think I'm personally afraid of Lear because it gives you this much in your hand. It makes your hand huge.
I'm eating this?
You don't have to. You have a counterspell.
I guess I gotta do everything now.
Can I have a spider, please?
Oh, right. Yes. Right.
Thank you.
We'll go double blue. I will cast Narset's Reversal.
All right. It goes back to my hand.
Feed the Swarms going back into your hand. I get to choose new copies. I get 2 more soldiers. And I will shoot. I don't know. I guess I'll shoot a spider token, so I lose nothing.
I'm going to
nice.
sacrifice it to Woe Strider.
Cool.
And I'm going to scry 1.
So that thing's got to attack either James or me,
Correct.
which is also scary.
You could also you could have just shot the shiny impetus.
Oh yeah, I could just shoot Shiny Impetus. That's true. Sure. I will destroy the Shiny Impetus then. And I lose 3?
3.
Yeah. Cool.
1, 2, 3.
All right. That's my
I
turn.
just had to stave it off once.
Stave it on.
Or were you just trying to get me off of Magnum?
Yeah.
Hi, it's me, Magnum Mana.
Yeah. I mean, Lear gives you a huge hand.
It's
but
true.
Also, yeah, it just was like,
He's a good
if
fighter.
I can make you spend the Narcissus Reversal, then that counterspell's no longer there.
Yeah.
And then you're off the Magma Opus this turn.
That's true.
Okay. Are we going to have to figure out how rules work now?
Possibly.
Dang it. You know I hate that.
I'm going to cast within range.
What?
What?
When this enchantment enters, create 2/1/1 red warrior creature tokens. Whenever you attack, each opponent loses life equal to the number of creatures attacking them.
Ooh, okay.
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 This game is ending.
Yeah, I appreciate it, honestly. This game-
I mean, yeah.
So I've made 2 of these.
Okay. Now, these ones don't have haste.
No,
they?
they
Okay.
don't have haste. So now, if I give the Storm Singer the blade of
Yep.
sleeves, that's just what it's called now, by the way.
Yeah.
That's its nickname. If I do that, it has Myriad,
Yeah.
and whenever this creature attacks, for each creature token you control that entered this turn, right,
yeah.
create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of that token.
Yeah.
And so, but if I'm attacking with the Myriad, I create copies of this.
Yeah, but they will already be
Attacking.
So the redoubled Storm Singer will then make copies of those, but they will not like cascade copies.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You attack someone with that, and then you make tokens attacking 2 other people, and those people get a second one each attacking them.
Right.
And then also the original will also copy anything else, like if Zurgo attacks.
Yeah, if Zurgo attacks.
Or these things.
Yeah.
These are some
God. Okay.
some complicated decks.
Yeah.
This is a 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Winky face.
I'm gonna do that.
Sleeves.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do I want to attack with Zurgo?
Cargo Road.
I think I'm gonna attack with absolutely everything. I guess except for these warriors, but I'm gonna make warriors.
Right.
Yeah, I would attack with everything.
Okay. So let's figure this out.
Okay.
Attack with this and this and this and this. I have to decide where this is going first.
Well, you're going to make some tapped and attacking tokens, too.
Yeah, well, you got to declare where they're pointing first. So.
Yeah. But I do make another one from this, and I have to decide that first, I believe, or while we're figuring this out.
I think you declare where they're pointing first, and then all the triggers happen.
Okay. Let's go Ben here, Graham and Kathleen, Graham and Kathleen.
Okay.
So we're spreading this out a bit.
So I'm getting the
The
So
original.
you're getting
the OG.
You're getting there.
So then you make your attacking warrior from Zurgo's Mobilize.
Yeah.
Where's that warrior pointing?
So the warrior will be pointing at Graham.
Okay.
Again, we don't really have.
There'll be more warriors in there.
Surely
No,
not the back
this
of
is new. I think the
Oh,
red
a
1/1
1/1
warrior,
warrior?
or 1/1. I looked.
I believe it. Yeah.
Is a new
Use this
thing.
elemental for now.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
so
gonna
that-
die.
That's going at Graham.
Okay.
Okay.
So then you're a copy. Do we have copies as well? A copy attacks me, and a copy attacks Kathleen
Of the storm.
of the redoubled
Yeah.
Storm Singer.
So there's a copy, and I know that we do. Have
We do have other copies somewhere. More tokens, please, wizards. More,
There's
in these
more tokens
commander
in these
decks.
precons that have been in previous.
Oh, okay.
There was like an actual stack of tokens.
It's
that
getting
came.
a little bit better, yeah.
They,
All right. Here's another copy.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So then that resolves, right? Then this resolves.
Yeah.
And so you make
more.
3 more tapped and attacking warriors, and the 2 more redoubled Storm Singers. And I think I think something enters tapped and attacking, you get to
I get to pick where that's.
pick where it's attacking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got 3 more warriors and 2 more 3/3 first strikes
All right.
to throw around.
While James is thinking about that, did I get another spider off you destroying the shiny impetus?
Oh no, you sure didn't.
Sorry,
that's-
I've been. I was thinking about that, but I was like, I can't interrupt.
All right, so sorry, I get 3 more warriors.
Yep.
So we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
and then 2 of these.
Yeah.
We'll go 1, 2.
Okay.
Beauty.
That's a hell of an attack.
So I'm losing 6 life because I have 6 creatures attacking me.
So whenever you attack, each opponent loses life equal to the number of creatures attacking them.
Now, hold on.
But so how does that
We got to
work?
rewind. So
Yeah.
that's when you attack.
When I attack.
So that's before you make all the copies.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
So
each opponent loses life for each creature attacking them?
Yeah.
Okay, so
then
Ben loses 1.
You lost 2.
I lost 2.
I lost because there's 2, 1.
Isn't this?
Yeah.
Aren't these all when you attack triggers?
Yeah, all those triggers just happened at once.
Right. So couldn't he put that one at the bottom so that it's now checking how many things are attacking?
Oh wait, hold on. Can I read within range?
Yep.
Whenever you attack, each opponent loses life equal to the number of creatures attacking them. Whenever you attack. What is when? I guess that's because it's more than once each turn potentially. If you have multiple combat steps. Yeah,
I would
I
assume
guess
that
you're right.
You can just put it at the bottom of the stack, and then now it checks how many creatures are attacking a person.
You know what? I choose to believe that's correct. Why not?
Because it does more damage and it ends the game.
Sure.
So
Okay.
so you take 3.
Ow!
I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
And same with Kathleen.
and Kathleen takes 6.
I'm at 18.
I'm at 18.
Okay.
All right.
Walk away.
I block. 2/1/1s, easy clap.
Kathleen, how do you
Now,
block?
whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
You'll have to figure that out in a second.
So what are these powers and toughnesses?
So
3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's annoying. Oh, but I can do a lot of chump blocking to not take damage, which is kind of nice. So what if I block your 2 3/3s with these 1/1 goblins?
We're also getting 2 gold.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, right.
So I have 6 creatures that are attacking me, right?
Yep. While you're thinking about that, I will block the one of the 3/3s with the Wall of Omens.
Okay.
One of the 3/3s with the Wall of Reverence.
Okay.
One of the Solemn with Sylvan Caryatid. And so then it's just 3 1/1s attacking me.
Yeah, I believe so.
I blocked the 3/3 and the 3/3 and the Solemn, and
Yeah.
they're not dying. Is it for each creature that dies you draw a card? Wild.
And we lose a life, and he gains a
No,
life.
we lose. Oh, right. Gosh. So it's better to just not take damage. Or to not kill them, rather.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I'll block the 3 biggest things and take 3. Kathleen, how are you blocking?
All right. So I have 3 3/3s attacking me.
Yes.
Okay.
One of which is Zurgo.
One of which is Zurgo, and then I have 3 1/1s attacking me, right?
Yes. Correct.
Okay. I am going to block the 3/3s with a goat and 2 goblins.
Okay.
And then I 3 1/1s, so I take how many creatures are gonna but you are losing a bunch of them are gonna die when they get sacrificed at end of turn, right?
Yeah, but do you want to take damage now or later?
I don't want to take damage at all.
Is that an option?
If I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm going to block the 3 1/1s with these 1/2s.
Okay. So, this is going to die from the block of Ben, correct? Because you're blocking
yes.
with, you're blocking with
I'm
1/1?
blocking with 2 1/1s. So one's going to die getting first strike by that thing, and then one's going to.
Yeah.
Trade.
So that's going to go away.
So we can do 1 to each person there right away.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you gain 1.
Yeah.
So
mean,
this
if we
one
wanna-
dies, you draw a card.
Yeah, we can
For
resolve it.
Zurgo.
Okay.
Combat by combat. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on my end, none of your creatures die.
Okay.
I take 3. None of your creatures die. None of my creatures die. I take 3.
Okay. Assault formation.
What about it?
Deals.
Right. No, your creatures super die.
Yeah.
Right, because you got booty blasted.
Right. Hold on. I forgot that I have assault formation. Yeah. None of. Okay. So shoot. Actually,
You could block with the 1/1 and the 1/2.
no, because I still. They're gonna die anyway. So. Yeah. Shoot. Yeah. You know what? No, you're right. I'm gonna block the 2 3/3s
Yep.
with these.
Okay.
These die.
Yep.
And then I take 5.
Correct.
So you take an extra 2.
So 2 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
you don't draw cards, and I don't lose any life off Bastion.
but some of these die.
Nope. Not yet.
Right. Okay.
I didn't kill anything right
Yeah.
now.
Right. Yeah. And then Kathleen.
Everything. As this works out, I'm going to lose a lot of my tokens, but anything that was going to kill one of your tokens, I'm going to sacrifice to the Woe Strider to scry.
Okay.
All right, so that's the big ones die, or the big ones kill those things, and the little ones are trading. So the 3/1/1s are dying. You're killing James's 3/1/1s.
No, I don't kill anything. I just
you're
walk them because I
sacking
sack them to the Woe
Sacking the
Strider.
Woe Strider.
of course.
Yeah. In combat, only one creature died.
Yep.
And I drew this card.
Yep. So we're done.
That, for what happened, that was so little damage.
We got their team.
But it's about to get worse.
Worse.
Yeah, because a lot of this is going to go away. So 1 second.
If you board wiped, I think I would die.
If I could, I definitely
I mean,
would
a lot
right
of these
now.
are going to be exiled at the end of turn, though, right?
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Which
Yeah.
means Bastion, which is themselves a trigger because of Zergo and a Bastion trigger.
Yeah.
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 So he's going to draw a lot of cards, and how many things are dying at the end of turn? 6?
We're about to...
Oh, more.
We're about to find out.
I guess anything more than 5.
We're about to find out because I'm going to move to my end step.
Okay.
Okay. So,
I might be dead.
everything at the beginning of the next end step, sacrifice these tokens. Every token, with the exception of
Those ones.
all of these,
This one was already.
that one was already here, and so was this
human.
one.
Yeah.
So and obviously Zergo.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's
7.
7.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 14 damage to everyone.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. Okay.
Here's my play.
Yeah.
So with those, 14 damages on the stack.
Yes.
Let's say.
Yeah. So there's 7
There's 7.
Zergo triggers. How does that? It's otherwise each opponent loses 1 life, and it's you sacrifice. These are all beginning of end step triggers that you sacrifice all these things.
Let's say
Yeah,
we've
they are.
mathed it out
Yeah.
in a way that we know exactly how many things are dying.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's 7. So there's a bunch of triggers on the stack.
Yeah.
2, 5. So that's 7. Discount 1. Magma Opus.
Okay.
4 damage to Kathleen's face.
Okay.
He's going to win.
I tap 2 target permanents.
I float in response.
I make 2 4/4 blue elemental tokens. Make 2 of these. Draw 2 cards. Pass.
Okay. All of these go away.
14
Everybody
damage
takes
on the
that
stack.
damage.
Everyone takes 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
And James?
I win.
and
No, I'm never retiring. This game is too good. I'll be back.
I didn't get to blight pile for 4.
Wait, I get to draw cards. No, okay.
Amazing. Holy moly.
well, that was fun.
Okay.
GG.
That combat got.
Yeah, that was
wow.
I look forward to the comments on that combat.
We did something.
I'm
screwy,
sure
but-
something happened there, but you know what? It was
I don't.
This is when I saw the Storm Singer
Yeah.
and the Blade of Sleeves. I was just like, oh yeah, I'm calling it that forever. I was like, that seems good.
I don't
Yeah.
think we had a way out of that combat. I don't think there's anything we could have done differently, even with the stuff that you had in the bin. And
Nope.
Yeah.
Not with that much stuff dying.
Yeah, if we had like artifact destruction, I guess. Well, actually, I guess you could have.
I could have killed Bastion.
You could have
with
killed
Fetus
Bastion.
one.
Yeah. But I mean,
I didn't think that would happen that turn that we just saw.
it was wild when the Mardu tokens deck made tokens.
Who could have predicted? Who could have predicted? All right. Well,
What a
hey.
good game.
Thanks everybody for watching Elder Dragon Social Club. That was a blast. If you want to get a hand on these decks, you can do so at our friends Card Kingdom. Check out cardkingdom.com/EDSC, and using our code helps us out a lot because it tells them that you're watching the show, which is a big deal. And you can use the Card Kingdom /LRR one if you prefer. They kind of it all kind of works together. And these were a blast. And if you don't want to get the full decks, you can just pick up some individual cards you might have seen today for decks that you might be brewing up. I know Ben's already brewing in his head.
So yeah, in my head, I see curses for this, and in yours, I've been wanting to make, and it fits on yours, Orc Kindred.
Oh, yeah.
Because you've got amass orcs and now a token kind of strategy
Yeah.
in there. Seems pretty cool.
Want to shout out also to Dragon Shield. You can use the code LRRMTG5 to get yourself 5% discount on things on their store, or you can buy their sleeves with our stuff from our store at store.loadingreadyrun.com. All the sleeves that you see here today. And of course, this show and everything that we do is brought to you by you and your support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, or by becoming a member on this YouTube channel. Until next time, I have been Graham, joined by Ben,
Hi.
Kathleen,
Woo!
and James.
Bye. Oh, yeah, I retired, James.
Follows on Tech. Matt edits these. Thank you all so much for watching. See you next time.
Bye.